That gets slid under the windshield. I should probably put that clip over here in. I'll put the final clip in at the end. So shove that out, put that here to hold it in place. Yeah, the clips will wear out, but it's not going anywhere. And just start putting the clips in. Okay, get the wiper blades back in. Keep an eye on your tape where you were. Get it lined up good. That's perfect. Let's see what size these are. I think it came with a different size. The other ones were 14 millimeter, 12 millimeter. Okay, so it's lined up there. Push down on the, bring it up to the tape. Double check, make sure I'm in the right spot. Okay, I get the other one in. Make sure that's lined up. I'm pushing down on the spring tension too as I'm doing this. And I'm right at the tape. I'll take the tape off. Okay, so you test them, make sure they're not hitting here or going down too far. This one's going down far enough. Anyway, that's where they were when they came in. And the last thing you do is don't forget, put the caps back on. Now there's a problem. Okay, these are designed to snap into these. So I'm going to take those out and see if I can put these in. So don't use supply hardware. Hopefully it's the same thread. Nah. No. Ouch. Now, my big concern is that looks unfinished. Old vehicle or not. Before, the way this is made, these clipped into here. The new ones are smaller. These don't clip in. So I got to find a way to get these on there. Because they go here to make it look pretty. Now, the only thing I'm guessing is I might clean it up and put some silicone on it and put it in place and let it dry before I give it back.
Put some glue.
So?
Glue.
Yeah, silicone, glue, same thing. Okay, let me get a rag, clean that up best I can so it's nice and clean. Something to, yeah, actually that stuff I use on the computers. I put some in here. 99.9%, so there's going to be no moisture. Because essentially, I want it to stick. I'm going to put I put a bit of black RTV in there. The black same color as the white blades. I'm going to shove it in. I'm going to let it dry before I give it back to him. And I'll just clean up the outside.
Oh, you...
No, it's...
Otherwise you're not holding it.
It'll hold. It's right in, it's all around the nut and everything else. It'd be a pain to take off again, but I don't want to put a glue in there because if I put glue, it's never going to come off. The RTV will pry off.
Oh, I see. Yeah, the glue, it's like...
Yeah, then you're stuck. You're white. Eventually they may have to come off. But RTV is not an issue. RTV would come off. But if I, like say, I turned around and I put a glue, you'd have to break it off.
Is it going to be damaged?
Yeah. So, anyway, we'll let that sit in here for a bit, and then we'll give it back to him. Wow. Look at this battery post. Well serviced. Now what do we got here? It's all green. That's not good. Let's see if I got something just to spray that to clean. It's an old vehicle. He just needs it to make it through the winter, then he's going to replace it. So that's what happens with the electricity when it gets moisture on it. Electrolysis, it turns green, and eventually, if you don't look after it, you're not going to be able to start the vehicle. I'm just going to spray some of that on it. I don't have to. I mean, it's not part of the job. It's just that.
To come off.
Then I'll put some silicone dielectric on it after. I'll let it just eat away for a bit. I should take it off and do it. But it's one thing you should check all the time. Talking from experience. I had even my own vehicle years ago. Even my own vehicle years ago, I drove down to the store. It was about 4 kilometers away. Stopped, went in the store, came out, vehicle wouldn't start. I had no tools with me, I had nothing. Basically, I ended up taking the bus home and some tools to come back with a booster pack. I got a ride back with a friend, but it was a bus ride home to get the stuff, and a friend of mine went back and I just cleaned it up. I didn't even need the booster pack. I just cleaned it up and was able to start it after that. But yeah, it's once a year it should be done. Called a battery service. It's kind of a regular maintenance. You get away with 2 years. I do mine about every 2 years. Anyway, if they look like that, that's not safe because you could go anywhere, stop, and not start again. And for most people, that's a tow truck. Me, I knew what it was because I looked underneath. I checked the battery. And like I say, I just couldn't fix it there with no tools. But most people would call it a tow truck. There's a $100 bill gone, if not more. Okay, anyway, this vehicle's done. That I'm going to let sit for a bit. Let it dry before I give it back. Anyway, if you like my channel, thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell. Bye for now.